Right, hello everybody, hello, lovely to see you all. I'm just going to move my Facebook page down here and move this one over here, like so, and then I don't feel as though I am looking up too much, and I'm just going to make myself smaller. Just wait for a couple more minutes just to get everybody here. So, hello Jill, how are you? Hi Carol, how are you? Hi Steph, hi Candice. I hope you're all doing well on this Thursday evening, I think it is now. Hi Sarah, how are you? So, we're going to talk about brand new online workshop. This is a first for me, it's a brand new workshop for me. I haven't done an online workshop before. It's going to be live, so we will do it all together in real time, and it will be a weekend, so it's a weekend full of crafting. And what I thought we would do was go from 10 till 4 on a Saturday, and the same on the Sunday as well, so a full online workshop. And we're going to be making one of these boxes. Now, this is the Denise album and camera box. So it is a album in a box, in a camera box. So I've kind of done it. I'm going to move this one over. So I'll have to just move my chair over a little bit. So I've done two different sorts. So you've got two different kits. So we'll go into the different kits a bit further along in the video, but I wanted to show you the actual finished products first. So this one is made by Stamperia. This is the Pink Christmas, and with the background papers, the Sweet Winter. So it's beautiful papers, love it. If you choose, I've got a few kits available with the papers included, so you get two full 12 by 12 Stamperia papers. So you'll get the Pink Christmas and the Sweet Winters one as well. So you've got a lot of papers to be able to do this kit. So this is that kit. Now I've got it onto some wooden feet that we can paint. So you can either paint them or you can leave them plain, just like the nice wood effect if you want to. Really, again, entirely up to you. You could even use rice paper on these as well if you wanted to. I didn't have any of the Pink Christmas rice paper, otherwise I would have done. So I've got on the top of this, I have a metal handle which is supposed to be what you would get in an old-fashioned camera. It's like the little clicker, which I've kind of put on the top there, so that's sort of screwed in. So all the feet and the handle at the top are screwed in, so they're not going to break off and move. So as I say, those will be also included in the kit, so it's quite a big kit as well. So we'll look at this one first, and then we'll go on and look at the Graphic 45 one, the Letters to Santa. I have to say, I loved that paper collection, I really did. So bringing the album out. Now the album does come out from the side. Now on the side we've got this handle here. Now I'll bring in the Graphic 45 one because I've done two different sorts. So I've done this handle here that has got, hi Kelly, how are you? Hello Amanda, how are you? If I don't say hello to everybody, I will try and look up as I'm going along. But I'm actually doing it on two separate groups. So I'm doing it on my Tomorrow M Crafts and also onto the Memories Papers Art as well. So if I don't say hello to you, it's probably because you're on the Tomorrow M Crafts. But I think I've got Savannah. She will say hello to you on the Tomorrow M Crafts. If I can just get a thumbs up, please, Savannah, that would be brilliant. So, as I say, I've got two different handles here. Now, these handles may look like leather, but they're not. And I'm not going to go into any more detail and I know, Jill, you will know how I've done this, so shh if you do. So these are made with cardboard to look like leather, and I have to say, everybody in the class, when I did, because I've done this class as a live class at the weekend, they were absolutely shocked. They could not believe that this wasn't leather, and I didn't tell them until we was actually sitting down and ready to prep our boxes. So it's a really good and very easy trick to do, but as I say, everything will be included in the kit. So what isn't included, I will let you know. So we will look at this one now. So pulling this one out, so it hasn't got a lid or any type of closure. The album is just going to pop out the side like so, and we've got a nice hole here. Now what I also thought you could do with this, which is what I may do in another video or another time that I make this up, is to put in a shaker part in this, which would be like a circle shaker element, so because it's sized just right that you can put one in. So that would look amazing as well, especially like a Christmassy scene. So we've got very thick acetate in there as well, and this is an MDF ring that I've cut out just to hide all the jagged bits of our paper, but also it acts a bit more like a photo lens type thing if you use your imagination. So yes, it did, Jill, it did work. Hi Rosine, how are you? Yes, it worked brilliantly. Yes, I loved it. Really good technique that. So yes, so this is MDF. The actual box is made of a very sturdy 2mm thick grey board, and it is quite sturdy, and you can do quite a lot with it. So you can throw quite a lot of paint and things like that at it, and it will keep its shape. It won't go all wobbly, so it is really, really good. So as you can see inside my box, I've just added just some pattern paper on the back of I haven't decorated the back of this one, but I haven't I've done the back of this. Sorry, I've lost my train of thought there. And then I've just blacked out the rest of it inside like so. So that's the actual box. Now coming on to the album, again I've just utilized all the things that are in the paper pad, and the same with the Graphic 45 one. We will go ahead with and have a look at that as well, because I loved that. I had enough left over from this Graphic 45 to maybe make another one, so I may do that. So this is my front cover. It's a good size book, so it's a good size project actually. So the book measures it is about 6.5 by 9 inches, so it's a good size book. I'm liking these landscape books at the minute. They are really, really good. So opening out onto the first page, so it's got it's a 4-paged book, this is, so it's a nice size as well, and we've got the extended hinges as well to allow our books to lay flat so that they're not sticking up in the air, which is one of my favourite hinge systems to do. So the front cover and the back cover, I always do them the same. I like that uniformness of having the two the same. So with this, we've got like a sliding belly band here that you can pull over, and then you've got some flaps either side. But again, if you do this, you can then utilize this and change it up. What I thought you could maybe do is, if you didn't want to have that as a fixed piece, you could have it as a flap, which would be really, really good, and then maybe put a belly band over the top here. But I've just added a photo mat in the back there, and again I've just used up all my scraps onto my tags. It's a good way of using them all up, and getting them all into your projects and not in the bin. I've also used my dies, which are the paperclip accessory dies, which are these ones here, to make up my pull tags, which was this one here, and then I used this one here, which is the layer for that as well. So this die set is a must if you're going to do this project, but optional, don't have to. So that's the front cover. So the page 1, I've done a traditional waterfall, but this one, instead of doing it going like landscape, I've done it more portrait, so that you can fit a 6x4 photograph on here, which is really good as well. So you get 8 of those on there, which you can get, you know, sort of 16 photographs in just that one page, which is really good. And if you can look, I've actually left it so it's bowed a little bit, so that that's going to allow for that extra bulk of your photos that are going to go in there. So that's page 1. So come in, and then also in the sides here I have got some hidden photo mats as well that you can pull out. Now these ones I haven't had them where they come out of the actual page, they actually go into the page like that, but I liked it like that because I didn't have so much space in my actual box. I didn't want too many things that were overhanging, so that's how I did that. The other die set that I've got of mine is the wavy pocket dies, and these are so useful. They really are, where you can cut it out, and I haven't got one up here, but let me see if I've got I did have them somewhere. No, I haven't got them up here, but they are on the website. So Savannah, maybe you can get a photograph for me and just put that up, or the link to the dies on the website as well. Yes, I love them too, Jill. They're so useful. And I was thinking the other day what I could make. I haven't tried it yet, but you know where you get on maybe a card where you've got like say a car, and you have it that you can move it along like that. I thought that that's something I might try actually, because I think that's wide enough for you to be able to do that, but I haven't got that far to try it yet. So that was quite a plain page. Now I do find that when I do workshops, there's a penny slider. Yes, that's right, Jill. Yes, I thought that might work, so I'm going to have a go at that probably later, not on tonight. But when I do a workshop, I always find it doesn't matter how easy I find I make an album. Well, not easy, that's the wrong word. I think it's I try and get as much in as possible into a book, so that people think, and they go home and they think, well, I've actually learned a lot today, and I've really you know, I can go home and, you know, I can do this again. So I try and make it so that you've got some really intricate pages and really easy ones. And I think it doesn't matter how sort of time constraint that I actually make. Do you know what? Every single time, well, not every time, whenever sometimes I go live or on my Facebook or doing anything like that, I always end up with some sort of, come on, I want you to go there, bug. So I've got a ladybug there. I hope that's good luck. It's now coming this way. I don't want you, because I don't want to squish you. Come on. No. Right. There we go. There you go. I'll put you up there. Can you see? Look, I've got a little ladybird. Now she doesn't want to move. Right, you can go there. Sit on top of my book. There she is. You can just see her there. Right. So I've kind of like done those types of pages as well, so that you can maybe embellish them a bit more and then add some more creativity when you get home. So that's what I kind of thought. I'd make a few of these pages that are quite simple to do. So I've done that, the page 2, and page 3 is very much the same. But with page 2, I've added the hidden paper clip here, and I've actually stuck that to my page so that you can just add your tags underneath it. Oh, thank you, Jill. I hope so. I really, really enjoy doing it. I really do. And this was a beautiful, beautiful kit. This one here. But yes, the ones that we have done are really, really good. So, and you've all come away with some beautiful, beautiful projects as well, which is really good. I love it. So, thank you, everybody. Oh, it makes me feel so happy when you like what I do. It's lovely. So, that's the page 2. So again, apart from cutting your pattern paper, and I just cut the Father Christmas with the reindeers, and because this one, the pages are sized to 8 by 6, you can get 2 pages out of one of your 12 by 12, and then you've got a little bit at the side that you can then add for your different embellishments and things. So I've tried to be quite pattern paper friendly, so that we don't use and throw a lot of it away. So then coming on to the middle pages, now again the middle pages I do tend to try and keep the same as well, not all the time, but again I like it when they kind of like they mirror each other, which is quite good. So I've used one of the hidden paper clips again, but this time I've just added one of the tags out of the pattern paper kit as my closure. So instead of using magnets, because this has only got magnets on the front, on your belly band here, I only put magnets in there. I was trying to think of ways that we can have different closures apart from magnets. Oh, lovely. As I couldn't get to workshop last weekend, I said to have a crafty weekend. 2 7-inch by 6 page albums created. Wow, lovely. Well, if you want to, this is going to be as an online kit and a workshop, Jill, if you want to join me on that one. But so I've used this one as a closure. So this is the hidden paper clip one that I've used. So again, a belly band opening up, and then I've added one of the page protectors on my front page. Now what I've done with this is I'm trying to again make my albums so they're not so bulky. So to cut down on the bulk, I try and cut down on the my cardstock that I use. So I've tried to do it where all I've done is cut up an 8 by 6 pattern paper, and then I've just chopped it in the middle, so not in the middle, that's probably about 2 inches, and then added some cardstock over the top so that it protects my pocket, and then I've just got a very thin pocket page. So that's then my photo mat that goes in there. Again, I've used one of these oval tabs for a tab pull. Now this one here, you can actually use it within a paper clip. They do fit nicely in these paper clips here. Now I haven't got one cut out, which I should have done, but they do fit through here. So if you wanted to do this type of embellishment, you could have it as a hanging paper clip hanging down, which works really nice, and then you can embellish that. I did do some embellishment on another video, but I don't know what I've done with the actual sample. So open it out. So when we open this out, now I've done a bit of a pop-up because I thought it would be quite nice to have. It's a very simple pop-up, so it's the aeroplane pop-up. So I don't know if you can see that kind of pops up. Now I will. Ah, you do. Ah, thanks, Sarah. Yes, you've done all of mine. Yes, and Carol, you've done 2 of the wardrobe ones as well. Yeah, I love them. I really do love all my kits. I really do. So that's my pop-up. So again, the mechanisms are all in there, and as I say, it looks really hard. And the ladies that were saying, "But we don't know if we'd be able to do that. How did you do it?" But once you actually know, you know, and it is quite easy to do. So as I say, that one and the this page and the second page here are both the same. So again, we just open them out, and then that's my photo mat. And again, I've just utilised all my scrap pieces of paper, and then just added some, this is cream cardstock, but you can add white or something like that, and then that is my second page there, like that. And then it's all held together with a hidden paper clip, like so. And they do stay on, they don't, once you get them on, they do tend to stay on and they don't move. So I'm just making that, pushing that down a little bit, and then as you can see, I'm just going to give it a wiggle. It doesn't flip open, which is good. So coming on to the page 6, again I've just used had it as a pocket page with the pocket protector there, and again I've just made an embellishment out of the hidden paper clip and just added some of the I've used some of the chipboard on this one here, and just some little tiny gems as well, and some lace. They just add a little bit of interest to your albums, and that's something that I think I personally have a downfall on, is I like to make all the books, but then when it comes to the embellishment of them, I kind of like fall a little bit short. So that's one of my things that I'm trying to get a little bit better on doing. So coming on to this page here now, I thought we've got all these dies, and I thought I want to try and use some of them. So I've used just I don't know which die company this was. It might have been Sizzix, their dies, and I've just cut it out of a pocket and put some acetate behind. Now you can't see that unless I take that out. So let me move that over a little bit, move it out of frame. Oh, thank you, Susan. Oh, hi, Maxine. Hi. Hi, Paul. How are you? Yes. Yeah, I'm the same, Candice. I think I like to do it, but I think I not lose interest, but I want to then get on to the next thing, and then I think, no, I must stop and finish it off. So that's what I've been trying to do, is just add little touches here and there to you know, sort of try and pretty them up a little bit more, is I think is my my answer. So yeah, so I've just cut out like just out of the pocket. So this is a pocket here that I've made, and I've then just cut out the die and then added some acetate behind, and then just added these really long thin tags that can go in like so. So you can just, as I say, you can do different shapes, you can do circles, you could even do, if you had like a little Christmas tree or something like that. Yes, I know you like to add them, Jill. Yeah, I think that's why I love your books. They're beautiful. All your things that you make, you really do add all those lovely bits. Maybe what we should do is I should make the book and then give it to you, and then you can put all the lovely pieces in it. Maybe that would be, we could do that one day. So that's on page 7. So then coming on to page 8, again page 8 is exactly the same, where I've just added this pocket page. I just wanted to make it so that it was doable, that we could finish this project with cutting everything out, putting it all together in 2 days, and we just manage it. I will have to say, we just manage it. We didn't get every single one finished past 2 pages, I think, but we got all of it else, all pattern papered up, which was a really big feat to do, I have to say. And a lot of the ladies that took the class had done a few classes with me before, but there was one lady there who was only 17. She was coming up to being 18, and I have to say, I was absolutely amazed at her work. She'd never ever touched a trimmer, didn't know what pattern paper was or anything, and I just told her once and showed her what to do, and she just went off and did it. and she'd scored everything beautifully. She was just a dream to work with. It was fantastic. She really was. Right, I've just had a pop-up come up here, so I'm just going to take that off. So yes, so it was really, but some of the ladies, they have not done it before, so it takes a little bit of time just to, you know, introduce them into their new hobby. So that was the Pink Christmas album and box. Now I'll show you the Graphic 45 one because I just have to. I can't not show you this one. So again, in the kit you will get we'll show you this and then I'll go through the kit. So the Graphic 45 album is the same, and apart from this, has got a black handle, and what I did was I actually spray painted the handles here in that silver colour to match my Pink Christmas, but they are originally black, but they just work out really well because they've got like an indent in them, which is really nice to hold for your finger really. So bringing this one up now, I love this. I'm sorry to say, I have to say, I absolutely adore this paper. I am going to buy another paper pack of this. Even my daughter had said, and she does like most of my things, but she said, Mum, this book and kit that you've done is fantastic. She's absolutely fallen in love with it. So this is my front cover. Again, very plain. I haven't done an awful lot with it. I've just used one of the postcards on the front, added some lovely gems. Now I don't think we use gems a lot. I always seem to find that gems, I used to have loads of them, packets and packets and packets, and then they kind of went out of fashion and we didn't use them very often, and then all of a sudden they seem to have come back in. So I'm actually loving the gems at the minute, and the pearls as well. Oh, have you? Yes, it is really nice. I love it, Paul. I have to say, and everything, as I say, I've done this, and I've used the patterns and the backgrounds and solids, patterns and solids, and the actual Graphic 45 paper. I've used that as well. So, and I've still got quite a bit left over, so I am going to use it again for another project. Yeah, the postcards are fantastic, Carol. They are really good. You can't get any better than Graphic 45. You really can't. It is. I think it's their colours. It's the way the paper smells. It's the way it feels. It's the way that if you aren't very good at putting patterns together, it doesn't matter which paper you put with which, it'll all go. So, you know, you can have a bright red and then have an orange or a green or a blue or something like that, and it will just go. It just seems to all flow together. So I know a lot of people, when they do their albums, they will then say, right, I'm going to have this page, this pattern paper on this page, and this pattern paper will go on this page. I'm going to have that at the front. I don't really do that. I wish I could. I don't do that. But with Graphic 45, you don't have to do that. It just all flows. So it's really good. Yes, 20 minutes smelling the papers. Yes, and you can still smell it when they're made up as well. So that's a big bonus. So again, with this one, it is exactly the same layout as that. So I'll go quickly whiz through this one. So again, I've got the front pocket, the inside front pocket is like with a big sliding belly band, and then and two opening flaps like so, and then you've also got the nice big photo mat behind it like so. And again, I haven't added on this one, I haven't added all the white photo mats. So with this one, this is the waterfall page, and again I've just added them all the same. So this was a bit of an offcut that I had, so again I've finished it all inside here. So I've pattern papered the edges and inside the flaps as well here. So this will take a 6x4 photo on every single one of those. So you have got probably 16, 17, about 18, 16, 17, yeah, about 17 full photos, and then I've got 2 small ones on the back, but that will take a big one if you wanted it to. I know, so many strokes. I know. This is beautiful. This paper is just beautiful, I have to say. So in here you have got the pull out, but there we are. I had 2 of them in there. So again, you've got the pull out photo mats in there, and again, just use all your scraps. So with this one, again, it works beautifully. These wavy pocket dies work so well. I just love the way that they give you that sort of flow in your book, rather than just having a straight pocket. It just gives you that flow. And again, they just look so beautiful when you've put your tag behind it, and you can just see that tiny little bit there. I just love them, I really do. So on this one, I've used the hidden paper clip, and again, I've just attached this, but I've attached it at the side so that you can just add bits in, and I've just used smaller photo mats and things in there, and just some of the cutouts that I've used. So you can get quite a few bits in there, and I will give it the little shake, and it's not coming out. That's kind of like really stuck on there, and I'm not holding it, promise. So it's not coming out at all. So that is, they do hold really, really well. So again, with the pull out, and then with again the hidden pockets here, the hidden paper clips here, that again I've used as my closures. More of the pockets, the pattern paper pockets, like so. And then the pop-up. I love these pop-ups, I really do. They do look really, really nice. And you've also got space underneath here. If you wanted to add more photos under there, you could add more, because you can lift these up, and then you've got that extra width there. So I won't look at that one because that's exactly the same as that. But then moving on to this page, so this is page 6. I've made this pocket page a little bit higher up here, so you can, it goes in deeper, your tag, so it just gives you that part there. But I've also added a little tuck spot on here just to add that extra bit of interest. And then again, I've just embellished just a tiny little bit with this string and one of the stickers that come with the paper. And again, this is the cutout for my next page, which I thought looked quite nice just as a little tag. So on this page, I've used a different die cut in here. So this is just, I think this might have been a Spellbinders one that I've used. And I've just, again, just cut it out and then just used some thick acetate behind. But with this one, what I've also done is these from the hidden paper, sorry, not the hidden, well, from the paperclip accessories die set, you get these as well, and I've used them as a little tuck spot and a little tab pull on there. So they just go in like so, and that one pulls out just the same. As you can see, I've got the paper behind it here. So moving on to the back page, again, just another pocket with those hidden paper clip there. Again, just used as a bit of an embellishment. I've embellished the back so you can have it either or. So if you wanted it that way and then have something stuck in there like as a tuck spot, you could. So you can have it a bit further down, or you can have it the shorter way, and then again just use that as another tuck spot under there. But it just looks like it's part of the actual page. They're not very bulky as well, so they are really, really good for doing all this like embellishments as well. So again, the back cover is exactly the same with our sliding belly band and our 2 flaps that open up. So that was a little bit of a whirlwind tour of that. So talking about our kit and what we get in it. Now I have got not many, but I've got a few kits left with the Sweet Papers Stamperia paper pads. So your kit will come in one of these pizza boxes, and it will come like this. Now I don't think I'm missing anything in there, but no, I think it's all in there. So you will get your foundation tape, because you need your foundation tape to make up your box and your book, and it is 25mm by 50mm, so you get 50 meters of this. So this will be enough to probably do this box and probably another 2 boxes as well. So you get quite a lot of that in there. Now you'll get all the grey board that you need to make up your box and your book, and you'll get all the pieces that you need just to sort of decorate it as such. So I'll open this up and pull this out, and I have labelled everything, so you will get everything will be labelled, so it tells you what they are. So this is the side, and this here hasn't got a label because it's not big enough, but this is the circle, what I call the camera circle frame. So do you like the sticker page? Oh yes, I love the sticker page. They work so well, don't they, Carol? They really do. And you can use all of them as well on that. And I like as well that they do the borders as well from those pages for the graphic 45. They do that. It's lovely. So you get those, and then on the spine, I've allowed 2 holes, so that if you wanted to do the the handle, the leather handle, you could do. Now when I come to show you in the online tutorial, we'll go through all of this on there, but I just wanted to just go through it with you. So on the top you'll also get a hole, which is where you need to put your handle, and then the bottom you'll get 4 holes, and that's where your screws go in for your feet, and it makes it very sturdy with the screw holes at the bottom. So I won't go through the rest, but as I say, they're all labelled up, so you know which part is which. So also in with that you will get a lovely acrylic cut Christmas saying. This one says Christmas Magic, like so. So that gets you can put that on your front. Now this one here it's a pearlescent one, so I don't know if the camera will pick that up, but it's very pearlescent. The one on this box isn't. This isn't, just white, but hopefully you can see the difference if I put them there. Hoping that you can. Just a little bit, not a lot, but a little bit. You can see in real life, you can see that it's very pearly, and it just really lends itself to this project. So they come in their own little envelope, like so, just to keep them so that they don't get squished. So there's that. You'll get all your black cardstock that you need to make up your album, and it's 220 GSM, so it's a really good weight, and so you'll get enough of that. Probably you'll have a few left over as well. It depends. There is a few in there in case you make some cutting mistakes, that we all do. You'll get a strip of craft card as well, so that I won't go into what that's used for just yet. You'll also get your very thick acetate sheet, so you'll get an A4 sheet of thick acetate, and I think this is about a 220 to 250 GSM, so it's a really heavy weight piece of acetate. It really is, and it bends nicely, and it's just a lovely piece of acetate. So that's your box, your paper. then coming on to the most beautiful part of it, which is the papers. Now, as I said, you will get 2 beautiful sets of Stamperia papers. Now, as I say, I haven't got many of these sets left, but I do sell them without. If you've got your own papers, then obviously use your own papers. But as I say, I've got a few sets left with the paper, so you will get 2 of the 12 by 12s, and they are the Pink Christmas and Sweet Winter. Now, although they are different paper collections, they work. You wouldn't know. They actually work beautifully together. I think they go together. They're just called different names. So this is the Pink Christmas. Now, I can just smell I wish I had smell-o-vision, because you can smell. Like, here you go, you can have a sniff. It just smells divine. It really does. So this is the Stamperia one. So you've got your nice cutouts for your greetings, if you wanted to use any of those. Now, I also use on mine, I cut out these parts here. Now, sometimes you can't use those, but I cut out all of it so that you can use. Now, if you wanted to maybe cut this bit out, you could, or the tree, or the rose. The roses here you can cut out. You can cut out that circle for your bunny, and you could do this here as well, the deer. So you can use virtually everything on your pad. They do work really well. It's the same colour palette, you're right, and they've got similar sort of papers in there as well, which it does work beautifully. You wouldn't know that they are 2 separate collections. So coming on to the front, so you've got your postcards. I'm going to call them postcards because you can cut them all out. And then you've got some nice background paper or pieces here that you can cut out and make as a feature on your book. Now, somebody in the class, which I'm hoping she's going to take a photograph of when she's finished with it, I'll show you what she used in a second. So that's another, just a background paper. This paper, this page I love. I just love this deer. I think she's got such a sweet face. She really has. And I love that they've got, she's got some flowers in her antlers as well. So there's some nice flowers on there as well, and it's all quite vintagey. It's got a little bit of grunge on it as well. So if you wanted to add some of your paint or distress inks, things like that, it works really well. So again, you've got just these are square cutout tags that you can use. And this is the page that I used on one of mine as a feature, which is that Father Christmas there. And this is a good part in this book as well, because you've got an envelope that you can cut out. And I think in another one I did actually cut out that envelope and use that as one of the, just put it in one of the hidden paperclip embellishments. So you can add things like that. So again, you've got things on the back as well, so you can mix and match. So you've got paper, you've got some lovely imagery on the front, and then on the back it's pretty plain. So if you wanted to do some journaling, some writing, you could do and use that side. You've got some flowers, a bit with some script and things like that. Some more like pinky flowers there. So it all really goes and mixes and matches. Now, the page that I want must be in the other book. Might be in the other one. Again, some more imagery here, but some nice places that you can just use. So you can just use the borders at the top there. And then on here you've got your cutouts that you can cut and fussy cut if you want to. Oh, and then these are the tags. I love the tags as well. The tags really work for me. So that is the scrapbook, the actual what I would call your normal Stamperia, and then this is your background selection. Now in here, this is what I was thinking of, what is in this one that the lady used. I'll show you in just a second. Just open that out, and then we'll open up the So with this one, again, you've got a bit of the same pattern paper, but you'll need a lot of background papers, more so than your imagery, really. So these are, again, you've got some nice background papers with a few bits of imagery on them, and some script and some sort of wood look there, more flowers. This one, a page I love this page, and this one's got some nice snowflakes on, which is lovely. But the page I'm looking for is probably at the front. So this one's quite different, where you've got your birds, your robins on there as well, with some musical notes on there. And this is my page that I used on the front of mine. I used this page here. I just liked all the swirls on that. It was really good. This is quite ink splattery, so again, if you like your distress inks and things like that, that works really well. And the colours are nice. It's like pinks and greens. There's a few bits of blues. There's some browns in here as well, which is really, really nice. Some good sort of like swirls and leaves and things. So again, more birds, more sort of musical notes. But this is the page I was hoping to get to. So this is the page that the lady used for front of her camera box, and do you know what, she's situated it so well that the houses were sitting in between the circle, the cutout in the middle, and do you know what, it absolutely looked stunning. And I thought, oh, why didn't I think of that? It was absolutely beautiful. It looked so nice. I will ask her if she'll take a photograph and put it in the group so you can see. So that was the papers. So moving on to another little bag that we've got in here, and then this has got all your sort of tiny little embellishments that you will need to help you with this book, with this project. So you have got your 4 feet. So you've got your 4 feet here. Again, you can keep them plain or you can colour them. It's really up to you. You've got your magnets, which are in there. I've also included some string. Now the string you can use on your handle or to cover the brads if you want to, or you can use it just in your book. It's entirely up to you, but I've put it in anyway. Then you've got all your metal embellishments that you're going to need. So you'll need your screws to help put your feet on. You've got your little buckles here for your handle. You've got this little split pins that you'll need for that as well. And then I've also included these. Now I don't know what I'm going to call these. I'm going to call them, they're sort of like rectangle jewels. But when I saw them, I just thought, they look like they could be the flash from an old-fashioned camera. So I put a couple of those in case you wanted to use them. Now I haven't used them on any of these ones, but I have done on another one that I've got downstairs, and they look really, really nice. So I've included those as well. Now you've also got your handle. So you'll have a silver handle in with your kit, with a special screw that's a flat-headed screw that is just for that type of handle. But also in your kit you will get 4 longer screws, and I've named these painting screws because if you want to paint your feet, it's really difficult to paint them and hold. So I had loads of these screws left over, so I thought I'd put them in, and you can paint them, hold the screw, paint them, and then dry it off, and then you can take it off and then go on to the next one. So I've included those as well. So I think that is the whole kit. So the kits are up on the website. Now I will have a dedicated Facebook group just for this class. Now the class will be on I think it's the 2nd and 3rd of December. So it gives you plenty of time to buy your kits and for me to get them out. And if you want some from in America as well, that gives you loads and loads of time to get these kits to you. So the kits are live at the moment on the website. So for 2 full days of teaching and the kit with the papers, it is £65. And without the papers, but again with the full kit, for apart from the papers and the online class, it is £48. So they're quite good value, and as I say, it's a full weekend of crafting. You will get it will be just in that group, so it will always be there. So if you didn't want to do it on the day, you could do it a week later if you wanted to. It would still be on there, but it is just for you. So this isn't going to be on YouTube. It's not going to be a free class on YouTube. As I say, it will be just for the people that buy this kit. So it will be, as I say, in there. So I will be crafting away with you, so you can ask me loads of questions. And you know, we can have a good old-fashioned chin wag as we're crafting away, and we can do everything in real time. So we can cut everything together. We can then decorate the box together. You can ask me loads of questions. You know, if you get stuck, again, if you get stuck and you're really stuck, I can always FaceTime you face to face so that we can go through it. So it's really something that I've really wanted to do for a long time, but if I let you into a little secret, I haven't really had the confidence to do it, but I thought, no, I'm going to do it this time. So hopefully you will like this kit as much as I do, and you will maybe give them for Christmas presents, because that's coming up as well. So you will be able to get it done in the weekend, ready for Christmas. And as I say, it is a big kit that you can put quite a few photographs in, and there is a lot of scope. There's a lot of space left for your photos in the kit. I haven't actually counted how many photos, but I mean, you've got 16, 17 on the first page, so it tells you there's quite a few in there that you can put in if you use your ones for photographs as well. So that is all. I don't know what the time is. Did we do quite a lot? I think we've gone quite a while. I hope you've enjoyed it, and that you enjoy the kit, and you head over to the website and maybe purchase one or two. As I say, it is a big kit, and it is. There's a lot of value in the kit, as well as not. So I really enjoyed making this project. So I have got a couple more in the pipeline that I'm hoping, if this one works really well, that I will be doing. I kind of really like, which will be in the new year now, the Stamperia, the new Song of the Sea. I think that's what it is. But the workshop, Jill, is an online one, and it's going to be on the 2nd and 3rd of December. And so it's a full you. That's what I was hoping you would have done for us, and I will do. I've got yours, Carol. I've still got you there, so don't worry. I have not forgotten. I will do it. I promise. I've got something in my head. It's just finding the time to get it down. So please don't think I've forgotten. I haven't forgotten about you. I will do it. I promise. This is something I wanted to get this out first, and then I will be in your group. I promise, and then we'll do it from there. I'll give you a message a bit later, and then we'll go through everything then, if that's okay. Yeah. So the workshop is the 2nd and 3rd of December. So yeah. So it's with me. As I say, it'd be the timeline will be, I think, 10 till 4, but we could go over. It depends. We will have a break in the middle, because with Facebook, I think you're only allowed to go 4 hours without a break. So I thought we'd have a break in the middle for an hour, half an hour or something, just so that we can grab a drink and do all of those sorts of things. And then we'll come back on the Sunday, and it will be the same sort of timeline. But if we need to get it finished, I don't mind running over a little bit. So, but yeah, it'll be the full weekend. So it's like you're getting me at a workshop, but in the comfort of your own home. So I hope it does well. I really, really do hope it does really well. So I am going to go and let you enjoy the rest of your evening. And I will probably be on tomorrow night with the box that I did a few weeks ago that I still haven't finished. So that will be tomorrow night, probably about 7:30, but I will put up some information about that probably tomorrow morning, so that you can come and join me for that. Right, enjoy the rest of your evening, and I will see you again tomorrow night. Bye everybody, thanks again for joining me. Bye. Bye.